So there are two ways to add a new member to your club, and they're both available from the membership box of the club admin screen. So that's where we'll begin. We'll start with the most common way of adding someone, which would be to go to add new member at the top here. And then we have some basic info to enter. You really want to have name and email address when adding someone to the system. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard for us to tell whether that person already exists, i.e. whether you're going to create a brand new profile for a person or whether you're just adding an existing player in the system to your club. So for instance, I'll add my own name in here, and I'm just using the tab to come down. Here we see the check kick in, and it's found me. So now at this point I can decide whether I want to add this person, this Luke Vargas, to my club, or whether that's not the person that I want, and then I can click that and then go through the process of creating a brand new person. If we add a name of somebody that doesn't exist in the system at the moment, the check's going to pass. There's nobody with that name, so we're good adding the new profile, and then it's going to give us the screen for adding a brand new profile to the system, not just an affiliation. So ideally we'd have their email address, which we can also add. You go through, set their gender, what sport they can play, and any membership criteria that you want to down here, and then hit create. That would add the person. The other way of adding a user would be to go back to your club admin screen, and towards the bottom of membership you go down to import members from CSV. Okay, so you're going to upload. This would be saved from Excel or Google Sheets. I've already done one with a few players on it, which I can pull up right now to show you guys. Okay, and here we go. So all I did was created 4 columns with the basics. You can add a lot more and can show you some of those fields in a minute. But basically first name, last name, date of birth, and email address would be ideal as a bare minimum. And I've done the upload here. So the first question is asking, is row 1 a header? Well, you can see that yes, my row 1 are headers. Make it easy for myself. So yes, click no. It's going to take this as actual person's information. So we're going to leave it as yes. Delimiter is comma because we saved it as a CSV. Date format. So let's make sure it's one of the formats that are accepted, which it is. Great, and I got the green check mark, so I'm all good to go there. So next I'll hit continue. Okay. So on this page, you can read through the information, but we're essentially what we've got to do here, field name, is we're telling the system what the columns represent. And they've given us some sample data so that we can easily see. Of course, we've got headers, so it's even easier because I've already labeled them correctly. But we're going to be adding, these are the first names, these samples here, that's the last names. Then we've got the date of birth, so we'll go down to date of birth. And we've got email address. You can see from these fields there is other info that you can add for them in a bulk if you have it. But these are the basics. Then we'll go down, assign them a membership type, a sport, and then hit submit. Now this might take a few seconds, but there we go. So we've added 10 players now. So if we return to test club, then we go to the club admin page, we're going to see 10 members have been added.